I'm Deuce.
I'm Ace.
And this is Deuce and Ace, bro to the movies. Drum roll, please. Come on, man. What we reviewing, man?
The South Park Pandemic Special.
Woo! Alright, I guess my energy levels are a little too OC.
This is going to be really random and you're not going to get the reference, but anyone who watches JoJo's Bizarre Adventures know when Kakyoin is like licking the cherry, like, oh, that's what you sounded like. Any JoJo's fans in the audience?
Any audience? You there? Please subscribe. Follow us on social media at Bro to the Movies. So
I'll show you the clip later.
Please don't. But so yeah, if you don't know, and you probably don't, I used to be a huge South Park fan. Like
the biggest.
The biggest. I had shirts. I had underwear. I watched the show religiously.
He was such a huge fan. He had 8-year-old me watching South Park with him.
Yeah. Probably not.
Definitely not a good idea.
Not a good idea. But yeah, so I was into South Park heavy. But then when I went to college and didn't have access to Comedy Central, and you know, I used to use torrents and stuff, but this was before streaming was a thing. So I kind of stopped watching South Park in 2006. Haven't really watched it since then, but heard about this pandemic special and I was like, hey, Ace! South Park Pandemic Special!
Hey!
So we watched it and here's our review. Ace, kick it off.
Well, I always gotta kick it off, man. Yeah, you know, the pandemic's happening, and this is kind of like a meta review because Randy is having a weed sale from Integrity Farms, calling it the pandemic special. Like, haha, I get it, joking. And people are like, hey, this is a bad idea.
We don't need this special. You don't need this special. But it's like, haha, you don't need the special in weed, and haha, you don't need a South Park special on the pandemic.
Yeah, but we got both anyway. So craziness ensues. Cartman loves social distancing because he hates school. Stan is having, well, spoilers for the South Park Pandemic Special if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's 2 episodes put into one.
Yeah, Stan is having a mental breakdown over being locked up. The police are the school teachers and some things happen there.
And it's just great satire for everything that's been going on for the past 6, 7, I don't even know how long it is, 8, 9 months.
Yeah, and Randy is the cause of COVID.
Yes.
In the South Park universe.
So, this is South Park. Either you watch South Park or you don't. You heard of it or you haven't. So this is South Park. It's the same animation, same raw jokes, same vulgarity, and if you like that stuff, this does it in spades.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I watched South Park for longer than Deuce did, but it kind of fell off. I don't remember the seasons, but I'm like 2 seasons behind. The last few seasons I've seen have been a little bit better. And this one is peak South Park to me, this pandemic special. Hilarious, rapid fire jokes. They got the commentary on what's going on. They got the crazy shenanigans. They got the racism. They got the Randy bestiality. It's just, what more can you want in a South Park episode?
Nothing. I mean, like, and what I love about South Park satire is, like, a lot of satire, they're leaning one way or the other. Like, you go like, oh, this is clearly on the left, this is clearly on the right. But South Park, they, no holds bars, like, everybody's getting it. So it's just a great special, and I actually thought it, like, it's weird to say that it's thought-provoking from South Park, but there were some thought-provoking moments, like when you look at what Stan is going through, like, is that what our kids are going through? And not your kids, but like our
not even kids. I'm sure it's like adults going through that. Like, a lot of people don't talk about the mental stress weighing on you from being on lockdown for X amount of months. Like, yeah, everyone talks about the health aspect, the wealth aspect, and those are big things, but some people can't cope with it.
I mean, and even if you can't cope with it, you still got to cope with it, you know? Like, so, I mean, I didn't want this conversation to be like, how are we feeling right now, but you doing okay, bro? I'm doing all right, man. Open up on camera, man.
No, I'm good, man.
You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, got to keep the persona, man.
What persona?
You know, the persona that we give off. You know, I'm like... No, I'm like the cool, the hip guy. You're like the nerdy fat guy. I assume that's how our audience sees us.
I don't think they see me as fat.
They have eyes, don't they? I'm sorry for any of our audience whose eyesight don't work.
But you're not sorry to the fat people that you're fat shaming me right now?
I'm not fat shaming you. I'm not saying it's bad that you're fat. I'm just saying you are.
I'm not fat. I'm hefty. I'm bulky. I'm husky and I'm muscular. All those put it together give a large appearance. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, sometimes I just be thinking like, man, it's like, it's crazy what we going through. Like, I'm a essential employee, so I've
No,
So, you know, I've never not worked throughout this whole time. You know, I haven't had no Zoom meetings, but it's just like, man, life just changed for everyone. And so, while you have bestiality with bats and pangolins, while you have Mickey Mouse, while you have police brutality conversations, at the heart of this is like, man, none of us really know what's going on. None of us have a solution, and we're kind of just all in this thing together.
Yep.
South Park, man.
Yeah, and at the end of the episode, President kind of burned the solution down, so we get what we get.
Yeah, and when they say art represents reality, is that what they say? Life represents.
We got our producer on the side over here, you know.
Life represents reality. What?
Art represents life.
Art represents life.
Life is reality.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, man. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I really enjoyed it.
I may even start watching South Park again as a result of this pandemic special.
I would say skip a few seasons. But yeah.
What was your favorite part, man?
Not my favorite part because of what happened, but my favorite part because I knew what was gonna happen when the police shot Token in the school.
They got him.
I like. First of all, so clearly South Park has defunded their police, and they're teachers, which they're not trained to do, and they're just pulling guns on people. I'm sitting there like, man, Token's about to get blasted, and Token got blasted. So
and the one police was like, got him.
Yeah, man, it's not funny.
It's not.
But it is hilarious with how accurate it is.
Yes, the satire is funny.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
score this. Favorite part?
That was my favorite part.
All right.
All right, gonna score this thing?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
9.
8. 9 out of 10.
Come on, social distance, dog. Get on the fist bump.
We've hugged in multiple videos during this.
They don't watch our videos.
But if you do, be sure to subscribe, follow us on social media at Bro to the Movies. I'm Deuce.
I'm Ace.
And this
Wait, are we in on that? We're going to the spoiler section. All right, let's end it. Whatever.
I'm Deuce.
I'm Ace.
And this has been Deuce and Ace, Bro to the Movies.
Out. Hey, Deuce and Ace here. Thanks again for sticking around for the whole video.
We're so glad you did. We hope you enjoyed the movie reviews, the trailer reactions, the funny bros, and the quality content. If you do, be sure to subscribe, check out these videos, and be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Bro to the Movies.
Deuce and Ace.